Hello, my name is Whittick. I'm your creativity and spiritual life coach. And welcome to another episode of Higher Energetic Resonance Inspirations. This week's episode, I want to talk about a piece that I was actually guided to write this very morning. It's something that has been on my mind for a while, and thinking about how the changes that are happening in the world, how are we going to successfully navigate them, incorporate the things that are changing, but still maintain the core and the heart of who we are. Before I get into the episode, I just want to share with you a couple of ways that I can support you. Very much so you can join the mailing list so that you're always kept up to date and you have all the additional teaching points and resources that I use and want to share with you. But also, as of next week, Wednesday, July the 10th at 7 p.m. British Summer Time, I will be starting a new monthly masterclass called Unbounded Creative Confidence. There is no charge to join. There is a link in the show notes for you. And this is especially for you if you're feeling blocked and confused about your creative abilities. Each month you'll be able to rediscover your creative abilities, explore spiritual practices to enhance your creativity, build a strong connection with your intuition, and then see how you can integrate that reinvigorated creativity into all aspects of your life. This is not just for the arts, it's for art, your life as art. So check the link in the show notes below, and all the links to all the other offerings are there. And this week's episode really highlights why I felt it's necessary to create that workshop and start to build a community around creativity. I'll start with a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. The quote is, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." So yes, we are entering into an interesting and a pivotal time that, if we're not vigilant, could alter the human experience to the point where we do not achieve our full potential. And when I'm saying this, I'm not saying this to be a fearful person, but as someone who sees an opportunity for us to intervene and then transform into what we've always had the ability to do. But over time, however, because we've been seduced into convenience and we have this now continual need for distraction and entertainment, and also we get driven and then committed to upholding engineered division, we've fallen short of where we could be and should be. But all is not lost. In fact, sometimes it's often when we're standing on the brink that we have the moment of realization and revelation, and that's when the redemption occurs. So this can be a glorious footnote in our history, the final crescendo when going forward we'll repeat the tales of us nearly losing it all and then rising victoriously as the heroes in our own story. We can look around and we can see almost every citizen in the world is transfixed to their devices. Even their babies in their development years are hypnotized by the screens, and many now are so addicted that they explode with rage when the connection is lost or if their batteries run out, or should their parents decide that they're going to take them off them and feed them or send them to bed. The amount of disrespect and flare-up that I've seen those kids show to their parents. And the concern is, the way that they're acting in the present moment is not great, but who will they be in the future? In the world that we are right now, we are fast forgetting that we have the ability to connect to greater part of ourselves. It's almost like we've decided that we're too busy to just sit and be the human beings that we are. We're not even allowing ourselves to be bored, to have the boredom overtake us and experience that restlessness that comes with the confusion of not feeling like doing anything while your mind desires to be occupied. And that paradox of thinking about everything and thinking about nothing at the same time, just allowing your mind to play, your imagination to play, that daydreaming, playing around with scenarios, thinking about the possibilities in your mind, reminiscing, planning, lounging. Nobody does that anymore. When we're allowing, or when we do allow our mind to meander, this is how inspiration seeps in. This is how, when we're curious about things, it leaves the door open for new ideas to come in and for you to then go out into the realm of possibilities where the laws and the shoulds and the coulds that we have in this physical plane have no power. And when we're in that space of dreaming, in that space of boundlessness, we then have the ability to tune into the aspect of ourself that's so vast, so boundless, so timeless, outside of the form that we restrict ourselves with and the separation that we choose to experience when we divide ourselves and separate ourselves from the connection to divine source, to love, to God. And love in itself, love reminds you that anything other than love pales into comparison. There's nothing richer, there's nothing truer. Love wants the best for you. Love wants you to grow, to expand, to share, to connect, to play. That is what creativity is about. Our individual purpose is to bring forth what we see and make it so tangible that people can experience what we've been shown when we go into those realms. I always say, imagine a world filled with the creations and every person being able to sit and enthusiastically talk about their work and discover the process and the inspiration of others. Creating fuels more creating, and creating fills your heart with excitement and the desire to improve not only yourself, but also then improve the world around you. You see where there are issues and you come up with solutions. You see where people need help and you are inspired and driven to serve. But yet there's this idea that if everyone is busy creating, nothing will get done. And this idea is perpetuated by those who benefit from you separating from your desire and serving them. So let's remind ourselves that we have the ability to connect. We have the need and the desire to have community and collaboration. And all of our creation are here to make the world a better place. We do want to do what needs to be done, and we will do what needs to be done because we always want to be constantly improving. My whole reason for this is to say, let's remember that technology is a tool to assist us, and as it will exponentially advance, that we should as well exponentially advance ourselves. It is the dreamer in me that will never give up, never sleep on this desire. And we all talk about we want change. We all talk about we want to eradicate the injustices that we see. This is our moment. Are we going to take it? And to close, a quote from Carl Jung: "The creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect, but by the play instinct, acting from inner necessity. The creative mind plays with the objects it loves." Thank you for listening to this shared download, if you want to call it, this shared creation. And again, I want to invite you to join me on the Unbound Creative Confidence Masterclass. It begins on Wednesday, the 10th of July, 7 p.m. UK. All the links and the information are in the show notes, and it's my intention to create this masterclass every month to build community and to get everyone's creative juices going. This is what the world needs, and we have within us to create the change. If you're enjoying these episodes, I encourage and will appreciate your reviews and your sharing with anybody else who you feel will get some benefit from higher energetic resonance inspirations. If you want to find out more about me, there's my website. It's carolmaywhittick.com, carolmaywhittick.com. Find me on LinkedIn, Carol May Whittick, on Facebook under the same name, and Kazmic, CAZMICK, on Instagram. Until another episode, have an amazing week. Take care. Thank you.